Good afternoon, viewers. You are watching Amara TV News and I'm Gaila Adamu with the news. Ministry of Water, Irrigation and Energy disclosed that the tripartite Khartoum negotiations of Sudan, Egypt and Ethiopia on the filling and operations of Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is promising to resolve tension among the countries. Let's get more from Aisha Mohammed.
The third round tripartite negotiations of Sudan, Egypt and Ethiopia on the filling and operation of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam has been undertaken in Sudan, Khartoum on December 11 to 12, 2012 Ethiopian calendar. Following the negotiation, Water, Irrigation and Energy Minister Sleshi Bekkele has given a press release yesterday. He states that the negotiation is about the filling of the dam and it also includes the previous 6 main negotiation points.
We have tried for this negotiation to be the last one, but there are still issues we have to discuss on. There is 4 to 7 years plan about the dam. Our plan is to start producing power on the first and second years. Ethiopia considers a drought situation. When the river provides water below 31 billion cubic meters, we have discussed on these issues. If there is no drought in these years, the dam will be filled at the amount it can contain within 7 years.
As to Dr. Engineer Sleshi Bekkele, there is a difference among the 3 countries on the filling of the water during the drought season.
There are different numbers in hydrology called quantiles. It is like if the amount of the river is below 95%, Ethiopia will consider drought situation when the river provides water below 35 billion cubic meters, but Egypt below 40 billion cubic meters. We are still negotiating on it.
Dr. Engineer Sleshi added, Egypt has recently come up with the term natural flow of the Nile River to be included in the agreement, but this was not accepted as it undermines the right of Ethiopia to benefit from the Nile.
We didn't accept the proposal of Egypt for the water to be released 49 billion cubic meters annually, and to only release water until the Aswan Dam is as high as 165 meters. There is a definition confusion on natural flow of the river. We have explained them that Ethiopia will never accept issues which undermines the right of the country to benefit from the Nile.
It is also stated that the negotiation of the 3 countries on the filling and operation of the dam are expected to reach an agreement next month in Addis Ababa.
Since the past few years, Debre Birhan is becoming the center of investment. About 467 investments are being underway in manufacturing, service and agricultural sectors. However, the pace is being hampered by scarce supply of electric power and water. Birhan Work has a detail.
Debre Birhan, one of beautiful cities in Amara region, is becoming a hub of industry and investment corridor. Currently, many investors are investing in the city of Debre Birhan. It is stated that more than 467 investors are investing in different manufacturing sectors in Debre Birhan city. These days, it is possible to get an excellent service in the city of Debre Birhan. We are working as intimate friends with concerned bodies. Generally, Debre Birhan city is comfortable for investment. Frankly speaking, the hospitality of the community is fascinating. There is a good platform to communicate easily with concerned bodies. According to sources from the office of Debre Birhan Technic Vocational Training Enterprise, more than 11,000 job seekers are registered in the city of Debre Birhan in this fiscal year. Of this, 1,550 people have gotten job opportunity in this fiscal year.
Job opportunity is created to me. I don't know this kind of work before. It is new and also important for me.
It is pointed out that electric power and water supply are great challenges for investors to invest in the city of Devra Bran. We have asked concerned bodies about infrastructural development around manufacturing companies. We have ordered transformer, but we cannot get it still. We have tried to bring transformer by our own, but we cannot get currency.
We don't have a road network here. There is no electricity. Water is a big problem here. And for the past 3 months, we are running on generator. And ours is a 250 kVA generator, and the cost is about 5,000 bar. We are investing on diesel every day.
Water is a great problem for us. It is possible to say that there is no water right now. We expect things might be changed in the upcoming year. There is no electricity right now. We are using half shade because of shortage of electric power in our company. There are 98 persons working in this half shade. If we work fully, we will create job opportunity to many people in our company.
Double እናረጋለን ማለት ነው። ወደ 200-300 ሰራተኛ ልናሳተፍ እንችላለን።
Head of Industry and Investment Office of Devra Bran City Administration, Birhan Gabrahil, said that electric power shortage is a great problem to investors to invest in Devra Bran.
በጀት ባለመክፈላችን እስካሁን ድረስ 24 ፋብሪካዎች ግንባታ አጠናቀው ማሽን አስገብተው በመብራት ችግር ምክንያት
Currently 24 companies are not working because of electric power. Therefore, we are requesting the regional government to solve the problem permanently. We expect the regional government will solve the challenges recently.
በአጭር ጊዜ ውስጥ ችግሩን ይፈታዋል ብለን እናስባለን።
An innovator in Bahar Dar city has crafted a light floating hydroelectric power generating turbine. The technology has also water pumping feature which can be used for small irrigations, and it is tested on Abai River. And Netanyahu has full story.
Tagany Tarakany, a resident in Bahar Dar, is engaged in technological innovation work. Tagany has invented a floating hydroelectric turbine, and he made an experimental show on River Abai. Tagany said this technology will enable to assist electric power supply and irrigation activity with a reasonable price. It is floating hydroelectric turbine. It also pumps up water, so it is dual functioning technology. The materials are cheap. It is less than the estimated cost of generator. It is operational for 24 hours. Whenever there is variation of water volume, it floats depending the variation. So it generates electric power without interruptions throughout the year. Tagany added when this technology becomes operational with its full capacity, it simply solves shortage of electric power in areas where there is water body.
ህዳሴ ግድብ ወደ 6000 ሜጋዋት ያመነጫል ይታለው በኔ ቀድ ይሄኛው እኔ በየቦታው ይሄን በመጠቀም
Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is planned to generate 6,000 megawatt electric power, and my plan is to generate 20,000 megawatts through utilization of the floating hydroelectric turbine without damming, so it is troubleshooting. As you can see the picture right there, it will be manufactured like that. It generates up 100 kilowatts only in the site. It will be practical in the near future.
እዚች አካባቢ ላይ ብቻ ከ100 ኪሎዋት በላይ ማመንጨት የሚችል ማስቀመጥ ነው። ይሄን ደግሞ በቅርቡ እስከ ወር ባለው አድርገዋለሁ ብዬ ነው ያሰብኩት።
Tagany asked for collaboration of concerned bodies so as to make the innovation operational.
ሞራል ራሱ ድጋፍ ነው እና ከመንግስት ይሄን ነገር አገር ይለውጣል ብሎ አስቦ
Appreciation by itself is enough. It is a technology that will change the region and the country at large. Simply watching the technology and accessing it to the public is a huge support.
ይሄንን በገዛ ምንድነው ችግር ምንድነው ያልተሟላል በሚል ከጎን የሚቆም ሰው ኢቭን ቴክኖሎጂንም አይቶ ያ ነገር ለህዝብ እንዲደርስ ማድረግም ለኔ እንደ ትልቅ እርዳታ ነው ማለት።
Attendants of the experiment said the government should support individuals engaged in technological innovation.
በርካታ ወንዞች ያለ ጥቅም የሚፈሱበት ሀገር ስለሆነ
It is a country in which many rivers lack proper management. This technology will enable to generate electric power to small-scale farmers, and it will also help to run irrigation development. Ethiopia had a plan to make the manufacturing sector carbon-free in the year 2020, and such technological innovations are carbon-free, so such projects shall be run with the necessary resource allocation.
ታዳሽ ኃይልን የሚጠቀሙ ስለሆነ ለኛ ሀገር መኮረጅም መላመድም ሀብትም ጊዜ መድበን መስራት ያለብን ነው ብዬ አስባለሁ።
ለተግባር የሚገባበትን መንገድ መንግስት በእቃው በቃ ቴክኖሎጂውን ተረድቶ ሊያግዘው ይገባል።
The government should help him to make the technology functional. He can make prototype. Support is vital.
ይገባል።
Bahar Dar Hamlin Fistula Center is campaigning to provide surgical treatment to patients with uterus prolapse and fistula. Recently, the center has undergone operations for more than 40 mothers. Patients who used to suffer from this medical case due to awareness problem themselves expressed their better health condition after the surgery. And Netanyahu has a detail on this news.
According to the information we gained from Hamlin Fistula Center in Bahar Dar, about 500 mothers among the 1,000 who delivered are vulnerable to uterus prolapse. This center is providing payment-free treatment to mothers who are experiencing both fistula and uterus prolapse. Mrs. Zinash Getunet is exposed to fistula following delivery. She kept it mystery for over 23 years.
It's a month ago that I turned 23 since I started experiencing fistula. When I am interested to chill with neighbors with a glass of local beer, I used to face lack of controlling my urine. I felt that it's my illiteracy to find myself so. And today, educated children of mine brought me here.
Mrs. Zinash speaks about her recovery right after surgery. According to Mrs. Zinash, it is a week long since she started the treatment, and she becomes happy seeing the mattress is noticed with no moisture, unlike her previous experience. Mrs. Alamur Drasa has been experiencing uterus prolapse since long ago. Mrs. Alamur said the treatment has recovered her case so speedily.
It's a long ago I started experiencing this. The exact time can be referred to the time my son, who has his own child, by this time was born. By now I am feeling so healthy.
Director of the center, Dr. Bito Abebe, said mothers experiencing uterus prolapse are being brought to the center through campaign. About 42 mothers with uterus lapse have been brought here. We treat 5 or 6 mothers a day, and about 39 mothers have got treatment within a week. The 40th one is on treatment at this moment. Dr. Bito added, due to lack of awareness of the society, the number of mothers coming to this center is so low. Having said so, Dr. Bito underscored that mothers with such illness should be brought here since the service is payment-free. All the beds here should be filled with mothers with fistula and uterus lapse. Everything is payment-free. All what we need is societal awareness.
Amara Democratic Force Movement urged the government to take educative measures on those who create hatred and conflict among people, covering their agenda in the name of the religion. Yayu Melesa has followed the story.
Many people and organizations have been condemning the incident that happened in Mota town. Amhara Democratic Force Movement has done similar. The movement blames the government for it hadn't taken measures on attacks that had already done in the country for it causes further results, condemning political groups that target religious institutions for their interest. Amhara Democratic Force Movement has asked the government to assure rule of law. The plot, which was targeted to distract the strong relationship between Orthodox Christians and Muslims, has been destroyed by wise management of believers from both religions. Condemning the evil deed strongly, our movement asked the government to take measures on every and each participant of the incident that was done to disenfranchise our people. The movement has also urged groups and individuals who are fiercely working to create conflicts in different places, taking the situation as their springboard.
የአጻፋ እርምጃ እንዲወሰድ በተሳሳተ መንገድ ቅስቀሳ የሚያደርጉ ጉዳይን የሚያጮሁ
We ask groups and individuals who take the situation as bearer incident to distribute fake news in order to create conflicts among people. We also want to notice the government to support movements that targets to reconstruct the distracted. What we want to transfer a message for our people is that this plot ought to be curved through strong unity.
አንድነታችን በበለጠ ስናጠናክር መሆን ማስገንዘብ እንወዳለን።
Chairperson of the movement proved their struggle against anti-Amhara groups that are strongly working to worsen the situation.
86 ሰው በግፍ ተገሏል። በግፍ በአደባባይ
86 people had been killed in atrocity in another region before months of this incident. However, no one is still asked by the government. During that time, there were little voices in comparison to the current situation. But when the situation of Mota happened, anti-Amhara individuals and groups have amplified the situation as greater incident, despite it is not as greater than the previous incident in another region.
ማንም ይፈጽመው ማን?
Dear viewers, you are watching Amara TV News, and here it continues the foreign exchange rate and karat rate. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching and have a good day.